Welcome to another SCL walkthrough. I'm your host, SCL Matt, and today we are still working through Skylanders Trap Team. This is Chapter 16, The Golden Desert. As usual, Flynn is our transportation on the way in. We meet up with Callie, and we'll follow her along the way. Alright, here we go. As always, make sure to check behind you. Oh, too far. But we did find a little staircase back here that will take us to our story scroll. Alright, looks like it's probably all that's right here. But we want to double check before we hit that directional bounce pad because there's no coming back from those. Oh, we may have something up here. And we have a quest. This one is for Blastertron. We ran into Blastertron a couple levels ago in the Future of Skylands. So if you had a light trap handy, you probably have him trapped. If so, go ahead and put him in the portal now, and we'll see what we can accomplish here. So as most of these are, it's a pretty simple quest. Just talking to the quest giver will accomplish your goal. You'll get a new look, upgraded powers, and an extended timer. Alright, now we'll take our directional bounce pad to the next island. Doesn't seem to be much up this way, but a couple of baddies here. Bone chompies. Alright. I got another quest up here for Taekwon Crow. Taekwon Crow we just captured in the last level. So if you had a dark trap, you could have him trapped by now. Alright, so we'll bring in Taekwon Crow to help Callie out. Or, sorry, Tessa. Alright, so I found this is actually one of the more difficult quests. Because it does take a little bit of speed, some concentration, and it's kind of long. I mean, there's a 10-minute timer, but honestly, I think most of this is based on time. I don't think it's necessarily how many birds you hit. But yeah, the best thing I can say is use his ranged attack as much as you can, because you will not have enough time to run back and forth between all the birds to stop them from getting the gophers. So use, like, he has some throwing stars, some ninja stars that he can use. There you go. So that one took about 45 seconds. But yeah, using his throwing stars is, I think, the only way that you're going to accomplish this. So we'll move to island number 2 here. About the same size and maybe a few more nests that the birds are coming from. But yeah, just make sure you're facing the right direction. Throw those ninja stars out. If the birds get close enough, some of them will because they're just too fast. You can swing at them with your sword, but I also think that move is a little bit slower than the throwing stars. And it's okay if they get 1 or 2 gophers. It won't hurt you. Well, actually, I wonder if that maybe extends the timer or something. I don't know. But it won't end the quest. Here we go. So that was actually about a minute. So the first island took about 45 seconds. The second island took about a minute. Although, okay, the clock is running right now between islands. So don't waste any time getting from one island to the next. There's nothing else to collect on these islands, so you can just take the directional bounce pad as soon as it appears. So this island is a little bit smaller. I mean, it means you have less ground to cover, but it also means that the birds can get to the gophers faster. All right. So that was a little bit over a minute on that island. So I mean, it can feel like a really long time, a minute, just defending these nests from a constant attack. And this island is the smallest of them all. It's the final island. The birds are on top of the gophers in no time. You just do the best you can. I think the first time I played this quest, I actually failed it. But you'll get there eventually. Just concentrate on where the birds are coming from. Always try to hit the closest one first. Use a lot of throwing stars. Yeah. And like I said, that was the smallest one. They come fast and hard, and it's about closer to a minute and a half that you have to defend those gophers. So, good luck. You'll get there, I believe. Alright, back on the main island here. That will complete the quest. Taekwon Crow will now have the new look, along with the upgraded abilities and extended timer. And that's all the quests for this level. Got those out of the way early. Alright, a couple more baddies to defeat here to get rid of that battle gate. Yeah, okay, these giant, like, tombs or whatever that pop up out of the ground from time to time, attack them, because if you attack them, they will go back into the ground quicker and fewer bad guys will pop out of them. It's going to help you immensely. Alright, so we'll head on to the next island here. Meet up with Callie again. So you get to take care with this catapult or cannon or whatever you want to call it. Your main objective is to shoot the giant worm back there. But when he's not, when he's below ground, shoot as many cactus and pillars and stuff that you can. Get them out of the way, because otherwise they're just going to block your shots, and this is going to take a whole lot longer than it needs to. There we go. Knocked enough of his armor off, and the wings come out, and he can fly away. Alright, and we can explore this desert a little bit. See if we can find anything hidden out here. Looks like we got a small platform down here. That would include our legendary treasure. Take this almost unnecessary bounce pad back up to the main level. And now we can use the dynamite to blow a hole in these rocks. And continue forward. Another directional bounce pad here will get us to the next battle arena. Alright, now it looks like I've got someone major coming along. Or, rather tiny actually. But, it's a trapple villain, Bone Chompy. Alright. You gotta be careful to hit him as quickly as possible or dodge his attack. He likes to launch himself at you and latch on. And if he latches on, he's going to do a lot of damage. So if you have a speedy character, which I might recommend, you can... Well, there goes Crypt King. Okay. But either use a speedy character that you can use to dodge his attacks, or make sure you just can hit him constantly so he doesn't have time to latch on. So we'll bring in Enigma. Should have no problem finishing off the job. Just like that. So if you have an undead trap, you can put it in the portal now and trap Bone Chompy. Otherwise, he will go back to the villain vault in the Skylanders Academy. That's the hub world. And you'll be able to put him in a trap at a later time. You won't have to come back here and trap him. Alright, we'll take our next bounce pad. Check out what's down here. Looks like we have another catapult to help Callie across the desert. Same idea here. Shoot the giant worm, knock the cactus out of the way so they don't block your shots. But this time around, we also have some, I guess they're mastermind type of minions. You just have to hit them with the catapult. There's nothing you can do to stop the giant worm from charging. You will, I think you have to get hit a couple of times here. But if you don't hit him enough, he will kill you eventually. So when he's above ground, definitely go for him. But watch out for the other little minions, because they hurt too. So this, unlike the last catapult section, this one is a little more of a balancing act between the big worm and the little minions, but you need to hit them all. They're going to keep coming both left and right side, so keep swiveling. There we go. Now we can go ahead and check out this desert. Looks like we might have something up here. Traptanium shard. So you'll need a trap master to destroy this, but any trap master will do. This will probably make a bridge, which leads us to another shard, which will probably make another bridge. Which will lead us to our soul gem. This soul gem is for Tough Luck. Tough Luck is a life trap master. I'll take the bounce pad shortcut back and check out what's on the other side of the desert. And if you can't really see it in there, but actually if you send your Skylander in there, you'll get a nice free level up. I'm not going to do it with Enigma because he's already at level 20. It won't do him any good. But it's a freebie. That's why the Traptanium shard was there, to show you that there was something back there. And we have an early appearance of the Golden Queen, who turns Callie into gold and steals her. Alright. Well, I guess we're on our own now. And we got a troll radio, which won't help us out with much. But over on this side, it looks like we have our winged Sapphire. Right out in the open, but we'll take it. And now we have a small block puzzle here. Just trying to get these 3 blocks in the 3 holes. Yep, that's where it came from. We'll go back the other way. So now we can jump up and hit these buttons. That one opens the top of the mouth. This one opens the bottom of the mouth. And this one sticks his tongue out. Alright. And right here on this platform is our mid-level Persephone. If you've collected enough gold and want to buy some upgrades, you can do so here. But you need to do it before you jump down off of this platform. Alright, now we got a battle gate. Let's wait for some enemies to come along. Alright, so we've seen some of these guys before, but if you haven't had to, this is the first time they're not going to jump down and fight you. So if you see the red circles with the small green circles inside of it, you need to go stand in the green circle. This will allow you to catch the bombs that those guys are throwing, and you will be able to throw the bombs back at them. If you don't have someone with projectiles that can attack them, that's the only method to get them. But we'll bounce up top here and find a treasure chest. looks like the spikes will turn off once you grab the treasure, so you can get out nice and easy. And we can check out these other areas. Nothing down here. So we'll go up top. And we got a lock puzzle. Alright, that one wasn't too bad. So we'll keep moving forward here. And we got a little bit of a laser block puzzle. But first, I think we'll check out this Earth Gate. You'll need either Head Rush or Wallop to open this gate. Those are the only two characters who will be able to open it. And right off the bat, we have a hat. No work required. Desert Crown, which oddly enough looks a lot like Golden Queen. Huh. Well, that was kind of disappointing. I guess the hat was all that was really in here. You didn't need to really push those blocks at all. It's like the hat and the treasure should have been swapped. Alright. Well, we'll push that block out of the way and try our usual pull each switch once. And, oh, this one's going to be a little bit trickier. Need to pull that switch twice and we have to time it just right. Alright, let's check out this way first, I think. Another little lock puzzle here. Alright, and then we got a Traptanium shard that you'll need a Trap Master to break, but any Trap Master will do. which will give us our treasure chest. Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's anything back here actually. But just gotta double check to be sure. Alright. Now we can continue forward here. Trying to avoid the spikes if at all possible. And we'll take the staircase down to the left first. Head outside here. Maybe. Let's see what we got. I think that way's forward, so we want to go down here first. Yep. So this has an air element gate. You'll need either Gusto or Thunderbolt to open this gate. Those are the only two characters who will be able to open. So I wasn't really a fan of the air gates in this game, at least. These platforms move far too slowly. Like, I understand they're trying to make them kid-friendly, but man, a little more speed would be appreciated. Alright, well, is there anything out this way? Not really. We got a teleporter there, but that usually just takes you back to the beginning. Yep, you can completely ignore that left path. There's nothing out there for you. I want to go straight ahead. I can see the present out there waiting for me. Just wait patiently for these to move. It's so painful. And what do we got? Our last hat, the batter up hat. And now we can take this teleporter back to the beginning. Thankfully, we don't have to ride those painfully slow platforms. There's also a skeleton there that was willing to play Sky Stones if you want some extra practice. Otherwise, we'll just continue forward here. And we'll find our villain stash. You'll need a villain to open this, but any villain will do. And then it looks like we can head outside. hidden back away in this corner, we have another treasure chest. Our final treasure chest, actually. Now it looks like we have a little bit of a bridge puzzle here. So we'll pick up our metal bridge and drop it over here. Then I can see we're going to need a wooden bridge yet. So we'll pick up the bamboo here. Go grab the wooden bridge. There's nothing else out there. You can just make the great circle route with these bridges if you want and get them back in place, or otherwise you can just grab the wooden bridge, drop it off here, grab the bamboo, drop it off on the right side where it came from, and then you'll be all free to take the wood across the wall. Alright, so now we get to battle, not the Golden Queen directly, but some of her minions. And she starts bringing out the extra weapons with this laser here. Somehow sets the sand on fire temporarily. And now we have these bomb guys out again. The ones that with the red and green targets. And once again, you will need the bombs. You go throw them back at the flashing towers at the bottom, at the base of the statue there. Got rid of one. We move on to stage 2 here. And getting rid of those pillars is what can cycle you through these stages. So you will have to keep hitting those. Here's those giant tombs again. You want to make sure and go and attack them so they disappear sooner. Throw out fewer bad guys. And we got the green guy, or the bomb guys out again. So go stand in those green circles so you can catch the bomb. toss it at the pillar there. There we go. That will move us on to stage 3. So now we just have to listen to the Golden Queen monologue. And she will introduce us to Graveclobber. As long as you keep your distance when he's pounding the ground, you should be alright. Otherwise, he's not too difficult to take care of. Although Wallop is a bit overpowered. Alright, so if you have an Earth Trap, you can trap him right away. Otherwise, he will go back to the Villain Vault in the Skylanders Academy, and you can trap him whenever you want. Alright, so we need to defeat the rest of Wave 3 here, or Stage 3. We need one more of the bomb throwers to come out. And I think yep, he just came out. Just stand in that green circle, catch that bomb, throw it at the tower, and we're good. Alright, so the golden Callie statue fell down, but that's going to end the level. If you're watching closely, you may have seen this purple arrow up on this level. And that's going to be your final area. There's nothing in here, but it's an area. It's very tricky. It's called the Catacombs. There we go. But yeah, I can't tell you how many times I missed that one. But that's the only time you can get it is after you defeat him, but before you grab the Callie statue. As soon as you grab Callie, then the level's going to end and you won't have a chance. So as we finish watching Flynn almost profess his love for Callie, that should wrap up the level. And there we have it. Everything's complete. Got all our collectibles. And that's Chapter 16, the Golden Desert. For more Skylanders news, tips, tricks, walkthroughs, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.